Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. It's going to be on Terminus October. One and Shynne. These guys are other semifinal match of the evening. It is going to be a Terran versus Terran 2 on an extremely large map. I'm actually fairly pumped for this. One and Shynne. Let's take a look at our spawn positions here. One is going to be our blue Terran. He's up here at the 9 o'clock position. Shynne down here at the 6 o'clock. He is pink. Oh, funny. These guys chatting it out a little bit. Good stuff, but it's been a nice little evening here in our amateur arena tournament. I got to get that right. I usually don't cast the amateur arena tournament. It usually is Tox Lonely and Laserboy, but however, they are making some changes in their lives with school changes and work changes and trying to become pro gamer changes and things like that, and so they will no longer be casting our this tournament any longer. So guys, let's give those guys a big round of applause by pressing 111111111. And I mean, Tox Lonely and Laserboy did so much hard work for so very long, and it was really tons and tons of fun to have them around. So thank you to those guys. We'll be moving forward though, and in this tournament it is going to be Shynne starting off with a barracks. Looks like a fairly standard opener here from both players. They've got both of these things going down at just about the same time. Looks like one is going to be walling off here. Pretty good, pretty good. And command center should be going into orbitals here as soon as those barracks are done. Looks like the barracks timings are almost identical at this point. Earlier gas here for Shynne, however, so let's take a look at that. Gas here about 50% complete. Could see a potential for Reapers out of Shynne. With that, a good potential regardless. We'll see. We'll see here in just a moment. We shall see. I'm going to go ahead and press some ones as well. Those guys were awesome. We love them. Tiny spider. There we go. He's still clapping. Looks like the scouting award is going to go to one. He did scout later, but is going to find his opponent first. Now Shynne does know exactly where his opponent's at. He is scouting by process of elimination here. He is going to find his opponent there momentarily, but one is cruising in here right now. He does see a tech lab going down, and guess what? It is a Reaper coming out on the field here from Shynne. So we were right. Reaper's on the way. We're going to see that first Reaper come out here momentarily. Looks like he's going to try and kill off that SCV first. Maybe not. Here comes your scouting SCV from Shynne. Shynne going to be cruising in here. Does see double Marines. These three Marines now. Oh, cannot quite make it up that ramp. He did, however, see the timing of a command center from one going down. Looks to be about a third of the way complete there. And pretty decent time, man. That's a good fast expand here from one. He is dead serious about that. Looks like he's grabbing two more racks here out on the field. And for Shynne, it is a command center here behind as well. So in fairly decent time, a little bit behind his opponents there, but not too bad. And a Reaper, going to be a second Reaper, going to be out on the field here momentarily. Looks like this guy going to be cruising up to the high ground at the natural here. Uh-oh, Marine's going to take him down. Oh, he only gets a worker kill. It did stall the production of that command center just a little bit, but not by very much. Not by very much at all, and that Reaper not super effective. This is going to still complete in great time. But he did it anyway, and you know what? A worker kill is a worker killed, right? So a couple more racks going down here for Shynne. Shynne about to have that command center complete. Refineries going down here. And an engineering base, so it looks like we are going to see some infantry upgrades here from Shynne. Shynne giving the whoops. Looks like he's not super happy about something. I'm guessing it was from that that Reaper earlier on. Oh, this Marine was in great position there, but he did move positions and now is going to have to worry about a Reaper run by. This Reaper now currently holding the tower is going to see some Marines cruising out across the field. It is only two. These guys are just going to be holding towers. And Shynne could have killed both of those there, I think. Pretty decent time, but he did not, and that's okay. So he's going to be cruising out to this other tower. He says, I can't hold that one. We'll go ahead and hold this one. Back here at one's base, we do have a second orbital command up and running. Same thing here for Shynne. It is, however, having to be flown out, and down it goes. Expands up for both players. Units tab going to show one with a 1 harvester kill. Or, sorry, harvester advantage. Now a 2 harvester advantage. Now still a 2 harvester advantage. Never mind. We'll stop counting. How's that? We don't want to track that in real time. One, though, does have a lot of Marines out on the field. He's going to be working on some more. You notice he's grabbing that stim pack. Going to be grabbing out a starport and a factory here. Notice the reactor going down on the factory. Looks like he's probably going to switch that out to the starport, so we should see some decent dropping here from one as we move forward. Nice looking play here from both of these players so far. I like these builds. Back here at Shynne's base, we do have a factory going down. However, it is a little bit behind his opponents there. Looks like Shynne doing a pretty dang good job. Couple reactor barracks here working on a good number of units. I assume we're going to see a starport here from Shynne, though. Let's see it go down. Starport, starport, starport. I think he is going for a starport. There's your starport. See a reactor going down as well. One got a lot of Marines out on the field. Looks like he is beating his opponent there slightly. Well, maybe not, actually. That's actually quite a few from Shynne. He's picked it up just a little bit with those reactors. Seems to be in pretty good shape. Now this factory does have 2 already complete. We've got 2 medevacs already out on the field. No others quite yet. Just the 1. So a 3rd one in production. We do have +1 infantry weapons going down. For both players, looks like Shynne did beat his opponent to the punch there. Going to have that complete here momentarily. Is sending out an SCV scout, of all things to do. Is going to see the medevacs, knows to be prepared for those drops, and the drop is going to commence here for 1. Looks like Shynne cruising to the back of his main here, ready and waiting here. He's going to be geared up for that defense. Here comes your drop from 1. 1 cruising in there for just a moment. Oh, there he goes. Trying to figure out where he can go. Does see a missile turret there and doesn't decide to make it happen. Backs out there fairly quickly. Shynne didn't quite see where his trajectory was, so didn't quite see it, but that's alright. Looks like another expand going down here for 1, taking the center of the map. Kind of an interesting location. Not opting for this position. It is closer by air, which means it can potentially get dropped easier. So this is a pretty good play here from 1. I think a wise decision. Going to go ahead and take this. It is going to be a little bit difficult to defend from this position here. He might choose to move out to maybe here and split his army a little bit. Keep a couple Marines back, like in the main. Maybe right here or something at the ramp. That way he can rush back here to defend this mineral line should he need to, and rush over here to defend this mineral line as well. Looks like he's not going to wait for that, though. Not going to play defensively. Offense apparently is the order of the day. Going to be cruising forward here. Going to grab a couple units. And we are about to see an engagement here. Shynne with a good stim in, and 1 stimming as well. We'll see who's going to get the drop on their opponent. There's a lot more heal here for 1. But more Marines, it appears, for Shynne. But the heal going down is going to be very, very significant on these units. So the Marines are getting cleaned out there. And Shynne going to go ahead and back out there. Maybe. I think it'd be a great idea to back out. There we go. That'll work. Or reinforce. Reinforcing also a good idea. And Shynne going to be backing out now, it appears. Playing just a little bit more defensively. In the meantime, 1's base. This 3rd expansion is going to be up and running. Good looking composition here. Wow, that's actually way too many medevacs. To be honest, that's a lot of medevacs. More racks going down here for 1. And we do have more upgrades on the way. +1 and +2 infantry. Where's his other engineering bay? There it is right there. Wow, we do have an armory out on the field. No upgrades out of it quite yet. Don't see any Thors either, but we do have Planetary Fortress. It is going to be going down right out here in the center of the map. Pretty nice little play there. Scan going down. Shynne really trying to keep an eye on what's going on in one's base. And one, I think, may have overcommitted to medevacs a little bit early there. So we'll see how Shynne is going to react to this. Shynne actually picking up just as many almost. He's only down one medevac at this point. But Shynne picking up a couple of tanks here and there. Looks like a third tank going to be joining this force, and a push is on the way here from Shynne. So Shynne pushing out with a fairly sizable force. The nice thing here for one is that one does have that +1/+1 upgrades complete, about to be +2/+2. +2 attack going to come out just a little bit sooner. And Shynne cruising forward, however, with a lot of units. +1/+1 completed for Shynne as well. So even during the engagement, here comes your attack. Going to get these tanks sieged up right away. Tanks sieging up there fairly quickly, a little bit slow maybe on the job, but those blasts going to be really, really solid stuff there. Now got to kite forward. Looks like Shynne got to keep better control over these Marines. There we go. Backing them out there is exactly what we want to see happen. Now start to leapfrog these tanks forward is exactly what is going to happen next. Good scan going down here. Looks like one trying to gauge the size of this force. One feeling like it may be time to take it down right here, right now. He does have a whole bunch of SCVs pulled and waiting for defense. Now this planetary fortress is already up and running. One tank from Shynne could come over here and just kick it for a little bit. Would be fun to see. I think it would actually be a wise move, but Shynne hasn't really scouted it quite yet, and that is going to be playing against him for just a little while. Looks like one still has all of his SCVs pulled here, though. I don't agree with that. Don't pull all your SCVs and just let them camp. But a good looking siege line here. And Shynne going to be cruising forward here, leapfrogging forward with these tanks. And one just going to be sacrificing one unit at a time, trying to gauge where this movement is. Here he comes. Stimming in there, stimming forward from Shynne. Looks like this is definitely going to be a big engagement. Look at that. All of these Marines on both sides are going to be dying extremely quickly. But it looks like Shynne is going to be picking up a win. Look at that. GG from one. Too many tanks to deal with, and one losing game number one. Haha. Shynne taking down that win there. It is going to be a best of 3, however, so game number 2 will be headed at you here momentarily. So don't alt-tab, always alt-Starcraft. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. It is Shynne and one in game number 2 of their semifinal matchup. Shynne taking down a very, very nice win there with that nice tank push out to the center of the map. One with a little bit of pressure on in the best of 3. He's got to go 2 games in a row. That's not too difficult, but you cannot skip a beat here. He's got to make really good decisions, make it happen. Now, oh, wow, what the heck? We can't play on this map. It's not in the map pool. All right, well, whatever. I guess if they joined it, then it is okay. I didn't hear anybody complain, so we'll let it slide. That's all right. Shynne going to be down here in our bottom left-hand corner. Shynne is red. Shynne is also Terran. Up here in the top right, it is one. He is blue. Gotta love these TVTs. Going to be starting with a wall off here. Shynne, no wall off this time. Just stacking that supply depot up next to a Vespene geyser. The nice thing is it will lower into the ground when it is time so that mining can commence here at the geyser. Those things look actually pretty cool. I always wondered why there's sparks flying out of their, out of their front door. You guys ever wondered that? I wish we could get down in there and see what's in there. Now we can't see anything. Thanks a lot, Shynne. Oh well. Shynne tossing down his racks. Looks like one got the exact same timing here. Both of these guys tossing down their refineries in just about identical times. Just about identical times. A scout cruising up here for Shynne. Shynne going to get in just before that barracks is going to complete. Going to cruise around, does see the timing of the refinery. He says, man, wait a second. This looks a lot like my build. Are you copying me? Indeed he is, but not knowingly. He's just doing it because that is a good solid opener. Good solid openers are what both these players want. Looks like a scout going to be headed out for one, and one going to be completing his wall off with a supply depot. Marine is going to be out on the field here momentarily for both players. Looks like one will beat his opponent to the punch. However, both do... Oh, look at that. And the orbital, too. One actually slightly ahead on a couple of his timings there. Actually, pretty dang nice. Good stuff. Good job, one. Marine, though, for Shynne is going to cruise out on this field. Looks like he may be able to take out this SCV here momentarily. Almost got him. That stutter stepping is kind of difficult to do. You got to really practice it to be able to take it down. There's some guys that are so good at it, man, they don't even skip a beat. It's like the scout never even had a chance to make it past him. Sometimes, but Shynne does take care of that scout there fairly quickly. It looks like a factory going down here for Shynne in really good time. A good potential for a 1-1-1 type of build. Now, he doesn't have a second gas, so not going to go for super fast cloak banshees or anything like that. But you could still see a solid 1-1-1 with a later gas, and there goes that second gas from Shynne. So, yeah, still in pretty good time for some potential 1-1-1 type builds. One going to be tossing down his factory as well. Notice he's grabbing a tech lab on the factory right away. Refinery already down. That second refinery already up and mining. And a starport going down for one as well. Look at this. He's got marines strewn out across this bottom side of his base there, gearing up to stop any forces that may want to jump up these cliffs. Since he did see in that last game that Shynne went for some Reapers. However, there are no Reapers today. No Reapers in this game for this particular Terran player. Starport going down here for Shynne. Shynne's still a little bit behind on these timings, I'd say. One really pretty crisp, I'd say, so far with these timings. Starport working on medevacs here. Looks like we're going to see some kind of drop. Maybe a tank drop. That'd be kind of fun. We are going to be grabbing siege tech. Oh, wow. Push coming at you. One going to be cruising out across the field here. Medevac about to join these individuals. The tank is going to be scouted here by Shynne. Shynne going to have, I think, probably a decent amount of time to set up his defenses. Let's see what he's going to do. He did build a couple of Hellions. Hellions not going to be a perfect choice here. They will be able to take care of the Marines, but he's going to have really solid control. And here we go. This one tank going to be fairly well positioned here. He is going to have air superiority. Tank going to be blasting those Hellions away. Oh my goodness, this was a bad engagement time here for Shynne. Look at that pickup from one. What wonderful control. Nicely done. Siege tech is now complete. This siege tank going to be in phenomenal shape. Oh wow, one coming back strong in this match. In game number 2, that is going to even the score up. Going to take us to game number 3 here, potentially. It looks like there's not very many ways that Shynne can hold on here. He's going to be pulling all of his SCVs. He does have out one Banshee. We'll see if this Banshee going to make it happen. There is no cloak on it, however. Shynne just going to stick it out here for a moment. I don't blame him. Got to try and make it happen. Always put your work in. Don't GG too early. And that is, I mean, really well done here from Shynne. Trying to give it one last ditch effort. Here comes that Banshee. The Banshee going to be doing a lot of damage. Got to stay away from those Marines. He needs to go take out this tank. But the Marines cruising in here. Looks like they are going to take it down. And down it goes. Here comes a Viking as well from one. And one still somehow keeping these alive. And there's your GG from Shynne. Wow, that tank did a lot of damage. Wish we could click it, but we can't now. But anyway, we'll be going into game number 3. It is tied up. We'll see who's going to win this one. Press 1 if you think it's going to be Shynne. Press 2 if you think it's going to be 1. We'll see you guys here in just a bit. Or maybe vice versa that. We'll see you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have game 3 in this best of 3 semifinal matchup here. Coming at you. It is going to be on MLG, Shakuris Plateau. One and Shynne. What a bunch of back and forth between these guys. Actually, really nice play. This is great TVT play here between these two individuals. One is going to be our blue Terran. He is down here in the bottom left-hand corner. Up in the top right, it is Shynne. Letting his light shine. I'm going to let it shine. That's alright. I probably shouldn't sing. But Shynne is going to be pink. He is up here in that top right-hand corner. Good cross positions on a fairly large map. We'll see how this is going to pan out. But, man, I'll tell you what. These guys are... they're battling out pretty good. One with a pretty strong push there. That was a really early tank push. Trying to make it happen ASAP. Got it out before the threat of Banshees came into existence. So that was actually smart timing there. It's a good metagaming. Oh, look at that decal for Shynne. What is that? Zergling head. A 3-horned Zergling, or 2-horned Zergling. And the standard Terran decal here for 1. I like that decal on Shines though, man. That's actually pretty sick. Oops, there we go. You can see that guy. Not too bad. Some kind of skeleton regardless with horns. Looks like our rack's going to be going down for both players in just about the same time. One beating his opponent to the punch there just slightly. A couple seconds ahead there. I like the crisp timings from him. He's really got his build orders under control, and that is really nice to see. So one got that down. Looks like the scout for Shine is headed out across the map. Lucky for him, is headed in the correct direction, checking that cross spawn position first. Is going to cruise up here. It's not going to be walled off in time, so we will make it up in there. Oh my goodness, it may be. Nope, oh, it's a scout. Never mind. I thought he was going to toss it down. Usually you toss it down after the racks, but that's okay. So it does happen every now and then. Some people want to wall it off super fast. They hate getting scouted for some reason. But in TvT, it's not really that big of a deal because generally speaking, they know how your opener is going to look by looking at just 1 or 2 buildings. So, but the scout here for Shine, gathering a little bit of intel. We do see the orbital command rather, going down for 1. It is yet again ahead of Shine. So the crisp timings here from 1 could be playing a big factor as he moves forward. Looks like that wall off is going to complete. We do have a Marine out on the field. He's going to go try and find a SCV to kill. He's like, I know these guys up here at the mineral line will probably let me shoot at them for target practice, but I shouldn't kill them. That would make 1 angry. So I will kill this one instead. And that will make Shine angry, but he does not care how Shine feels. This little Marine is like, ha, whatever, Shine. I do what I want. This poor SCV is going to get chased down by a Marine. I love how much faster SCVs are than Marines. That cracks me up sometimes. Down he goes, but it looks like an expand going down here for 1 in fairly quick times, man. That is quick succession there. Looks like 2 more racks going to be going down for 1, so we may see some serious aggression here. Did grab a Reaper. Going to be sending this guy out across the map. That tech lab out on the barracks. Not working on any upgrades quite yet. He is just working on Marines now. So just the 1 Reaper, it appears. Just the 1 Reaper, I think. Let's just check something. 1 worker killed. Yeah, okay. Just the 1 Reaper. Let's just check units. Yeah, 1 Reaper. There you go. There we go. We do have it figured out now. Takes me a while sometimes, but triple racks here for Shine should be pretty decent stuff. No expand from him quite yet. Now, if he stages his attack correctly, this could work out for him. If he does not stage his attack correctly, then it will put 1 ahead, and 1 could be taking down this semifinal match and moving into the finals. And that is where the cash prize is. You got to take down first place in this tournament to make any money. It's kind of a tough deal. You do a lot of work just to make it this far. And even more once you get into the finals. It's best of 5, so it's a lot of work and not tons of money. What can I say? I'm a cheapskate. But looks like Shine going to go ahead and toss down and expand here. He's starting to float a little extra minerals, so we should see an expand from him momentarily. Let's just check in on our units tab. Notice that Shine is down 1. Even down, still down about 1 harvester to his opponent right now. But he is going to grab an expand. That's going to be super helpful. Looks like this orbital command for 1 is up and running. Stim going down for Shine. Looks like a stim attack for both players is what they have in mind. But 1 slightly behind on his stim. However, he is grabbing a factory. So factory going down. Where is that factory? There it is. There's your factory. Looks like we're going to grab a couple reactors here on these racks as well. And Shine playing it fairly defensively. 1 playing fairly defensively as well. He's going to go ahead and take the map patrol low. The Zelnaga towers will be taken. Yeah, but he's gearing up to be in pretty good shape. Let's take a look at our units tab and see where we're at there economically. 1 is now picking up a fairly substantial lead there. He's got +5 harvesters. Tech Lab about to complete that stim pack. And +1 attack going down here for Shine. He's getting that out in pretty good time, man. Using those mules, got to keep them going. But just the Marines here so far for Shine. And it looks like 1 going to be gearing up for some tanks here momentarily. No, he's not. He's going for his starport play. That's what it looks like. Yeah, he's going to I think he's going to transfer this over. So it's just going to be medevacs. He's, yet again, this is the second time he's done this, going straight for medevacs there. And he gets them out fairly fast. I mean, this is not like a super rush or anything, but he's getting them out pretty quick. Now, a good scan going down for Shynne is going to reveal that play there, that reactored starport. So going to know what's going on. He's got his Marines up in this position just in case those drops are already headed his way. Yikes, a little bit of lag there for just a moment. But +1 going to be complete here for him momentarily. 1 slightly behind there, but he is going to be grabbing combat shield as well. These guys have their combat shield? No, they do not. No combat shield on these Marines quite yet. So combat shield going to be super effective for 1. Shynne actually behind in the supply count too. Don't like to see that. Notice that he's behind in the harvesters, behind in the supply count. And so he's really got to have to play probably fairly defensively here for just a little while. Let's see if he's going to get any tanks out, though. He does have a factory out on the field. That's the play that really made it happen for him in that last game. Reactor on this factory and a starport, so he's just going to go for drops as well. Interesting play, so no tanks quite yet from either player. Oh, I take it back. Looks like 1 is gearing up for tanks. He did grab his factory, or tech lab on his factory, and is researching siege tech right now. So good, good. I'm glad to see some tanks. I think that's a smart play. For these two players' play style, I think tanks is probably going to be a smart move. Looks like a third going to be going down here for 1. Gearing up in pretty good shape. Shynne got this Marine kicking it over here, but a drop is going to commence from this bottom side as well as the top side. You can see that we've got one there and there. This one full, both of them full. Can't hardly see them. There's too much stuff at the top of that screen there. But this guy cruising out. Looks like we're going to see double drops here momentarily. Looks like this one should get cleaned up pretty well, though, by Shynne. This one here may do a little bit of damage. Looks like 1 going to have to get into position here quickly, quickly, quickly. That one got sniped. Brutal. Nice defense there from Shynne. This one did do a little bit more damage. He took out a whole bunch of Marines there and is now working on quite a few of those SCVs. A couple more Marines do thwart that attack, though. Only making it out with 1 Marine left. So good job. Great defense there from Shynne. That is nice stuff. And a big push here from 1. He is going to be cruising out to the center of the map. What defenses do we have for Shynne? He doesn't have any tanks quite yet. He is researching his siege tech. He's got 1 tank on the way. Absolutely going to need it. But you know what? Looks like this attack going to be headed that way momentarily. You know what? He might as well change that rally point to up here on the high ground. Just put it right there. Be the best spot for it. Would be the best spot. Preemptive stim there from Shynne, I think. Forcing his opponent to stim up in that position, or to siege up in that position, may buy him just a little bit of time to get this tank out on the field. Siege tech not quite complete yet. He's going to have it, though, eventually, to be able to stave off this attack. Up to the high ground he goes. A little bit of droppage. Siege tech complete. Siege up the tank. Put it right there. 1 going to be cruising up here with his Marines. Taking down the orbital command. Oh, it's going to get healed. Nicely done. Good defense there from Shynne. He's got to be super careful, though. You redrop up here on the high ground for 1. 1 being super pesky. No defenses there. He's going to have to get this tank back into position, I think, to deal with it. And re-attack. This tank not going to last very long. 1 pushing, pushing, pushing. Shynne in a lot of trouble here. He's going to lose this base. The economy now going to be in shambles. He's losing a lot of Marines, or SCVs there. Here comes Shynne's infantry. He's going to try and pick this back up where he left off. But man, my goodness, he's got to be a little bit better about splitting that army. Really nice play so far from both of these players. It just looks like Shynne having a little bit of trouble splitting that army and dealing with that 2-pronged attack from 1. It was a brilliant play there. There's the GG from Shynne. What a phenomenal player, that guy. Tons of fun. Really nice to have him out in the tournament tonight. And, he did a lot of work to make it this far. Unfortunately, he will not be moving into the finals. It will be won But we hope to see Shynne again. He was really an awesome player. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-Starcraft. We headed into the finals here momentarily, and we will catch you guys then.